I'm coming to the end of an awesome day session here on my Norfolk Syndicate. It's the end of January. I am soaking wet because I have just been cuddling a mid-30 mirror. So if you want to see a couple of carp and a few other bits, stay tuned and enjoy. Here we go, Mr. Carpy Carp, Mr. Carpy Carp. The spots are working, the bait's good. Oh, I'm in. This could be a carp. There we go, 30 pounder and a tench. Can't complain for January day session. Boy, carp fishing in the winter can be an absolute grueler, we all know, but there's a few things that can put the odds in your favour. Now tomorrow, and for the last previous week, we've had some wicked weather, warm temps, southwesterly winds, and that can play a big part in your carp fishing. So that is exactly what I'm up to tomorrow. The van is fully loaded and we're heading to my local Norfolk Syndicate in search of carp. So what we'll do is we'll catch up nice and early in the morning tomorrow. I think what I'm going to do is put all 3 rods out on the spots. They're all known spots, and then go about baiting each individual rod, I think. So that way I'm fishing from the start, even with singles. I'll go over rigs and bait a little bit later on. At the moment, I'm just going to get them out. We need to catch fish, don't we? You'll find carp are definite creatures of habit. Come spring, summer, autumn and winter, you'll often find carp go back to the same zones each year. Hence why I've dropped into this swim. It has great winter form. It's a case of just getting rigs on tried and tested spots. That's where I want it. Right then, nice easy one. Lovely jubbly towards the tall tree, nailed it, perfect, easy 18.5. So there you go, that's 3 rigs on 3 different spots that I've caught from in previous winters. Now the plan of attack is quite simple. If I get liners or I'm fortunate enough to actually catch a carp, I can adjust my rods, move them over if needed. For bait, I'm not putting a lot of bait out. I've decided just to put a few spoms on each rod, just enough to get a quick bite on these short winter day sessions. Oh, is he on? Oh God, is that Tench or BREAM already? Yep. That didn't take long. We might get pestered with other species on here because there are a lot of Tench and a lot of BREAM. Believe it or not, you catch Tench all the way through the winter. Not even a big one. Ah, still got my lead, happy days. There we go, what you can see of that, but nice Tench. There you go, mate. Right, okay, so my arm hurts. I've got like tennis elbow from spodding, but you got to remember, I haven't done it for a while, and I'm very old. It was my birthday last week, 42, if anyone's interested. No one's interested, are they? No one cares. No one cares, Chris. But yeah, old man injury for today is tennis elbow. But I have caught Tench on the 18.5 rod spot, which is okay. I don't mind catching Tench because, you know, you're getting bites. The spot's good. We know that. I just don't want to be getting them on the long rod, so I don't have to keep casting and baiting on that because my poor little elbow. But we are fishing, the rods are out. I need a cup of tea. I just remembered I've got no gas. Oh God. I'm in again. It's a tench. It's a tench, don't worry, it's a tench. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. That's better. Yeah, where was I? I got rudely interrupted by another tench, and I was wanting a cup of tea, and I've got no gas. I might have a smidge, but probably should save that for the raw chicken that I've got to cook for my lunch today. So tea or go hungry. Decisions. Right, okay, a little thing I like to do is to just have rigs ready to rock us for if I do catch another tench or a carp, I can just put a fresh rig on and get it back out ASAP. So there's two different rigs here because I've got two different rig setups. I've got a lead clip, which I use this fluorocarbon boom, slightly longer, still a spinner on the end. And then this one is the one I've been catching the tench on. It's a thicker boom material, but still a spinner. And it's a little bit shorter because it's fished on the helicopter setup. That's the one which I've been catching the tench on, fishing in the silkweed. I've just changed that hook, put the bait screw back on. I've still got the same pop-up I caught the last tench on. I just changed the hook, put that on. All I've got to do is if I catch another tench, just swap that over, bang it back out on the spot, and we're fishing again. It just saves time. Bite times in the winter can be, you know, short. I want to make sure I've got all rigs in situ for when that bite time comes. So yeah, that's that. Just sitting here now, just sort of soaking up the views. Lovely day, got the old shelter up. Yeah, no more tench to report, but it has only been sort of 15-20 minutes since I put the last one back, so you never know. That's the long rod this time. It's probably a bream. These bream are massive. Shh, don't tell anyone I did that. So that rod is back out on the long spot. Hopefully no more big bream. If we're talking stocks though, let's talk about carp. Now, I would say there's probably about 100, maybe 120 carp spread over this 25-acre gravel pit. So location is definitely key. Now, in this swim, as I mentioned, it's got great winter form, but it has one other aspect to it, and I can see quite a lot of the lake. And if I see one show, then I am game on. I will either cast to it if I can, while up sticks, and I'll move. Well, it's gone a bit quiet for the last 2 hours. I haven't had a bream or a tench. Had a little bait up though, so hopefully that can bring some fish back into the swim. Trying to cook my chicken here in this ridge monkey with 0 gas. It's literally taking forever. It's like an asthmatic just going onto my chicken. It's not good. I don't know what I'm going to do otherwise. Even if I lift up the stove here, it's yeah, the pan even, lift up the pan, yeah. Oh, bream. I chalked that up, didn't I? Hang on. Okay, the lead. Welcome to BREAM chapters. Right, okay, so I've just tried to nip round this bush because it's quite windy and I don't want to mess the mic up with loads of wind. So where are we? We've caught 4 bream, 2 tench now. Obviously not the intended species. I don't want to be making a bream chapters, even though they're big bream, aren't they? Big bream. I imagine the majority of the ones I've caught have been double figure. I think one might have been just under, but it's big bream. But not what I'm trying to catch. I'm trying to catch some carp. But the spots are working. The bait's good. Oh, I'm in. bream again, it's a bream again. You don't need to see me playing this, do you? I'll get it in. Yeah. I can't remember where I was at now, but yeah, we are catching a lot and lot of bream. But the carp, sorry, wind noise. Hang on. Yeah, the spots are good. Hopefully the carp will come along soon and we can pick one of that. I'm just going to keep going. Just going to keep catching bream, getting the bait out there, and plugging through. Really simple as. This could be a carp. I would say this is a carp, boys and girls. Unless it's a super powered tench. I was literally about to have a recast on all 3 rods as well. But good job I didn't. Here we go. Here we go. Mr. Carpy Carp. Mr. Carpy Carp. Mr. Carpy Carp is in my net. Yes. He's a funny looking one, I tell you. Well, I'm not complaining. He's not the one I wanted, but it's a start. There we go. Sorry about the wind. First carp in the net. It's not one of the ones I really wanted, I'm not going to lie, but beggars can't be choosers. It is January and it is a carp. Yes, I'm going to just quickly unhook him in the net, get a fresh rig back out on the spot, and then we'll have a look. There you go, persistence is key in this instance. We've waded through 5 bream and 2 tench to catch this carp. Be a bit of a short, dumpy fella. I'm still happy to see him because, after all, it is January and it is very cold. But I was literally about to reel in the rods, redo them all, put a bit more bait out. It's a good job I didn't really, because literally as I got off my chair, we had a bite. So I think I'll leave it. I'm not going to put any more bait out. I think I'm just going to sit back, just keep an eye on the water. I've already refreshed the rods, back out on the spot, first cast, on the money. So there's a chance it could go again. But yeah, not quite the big 35-pound black as your hat common I was hoping for, but still, it is a carp. See you, mate. Right, okay, so I decided against putting more bait out with that spod rod because it's now 3:45, it's getting on a bit. I didn't want to make any more disturbance. I did move my rod, which was down the side of that island, pinged it over next to the rod that done me the bite. So there's two rods now over there. Both went out first cast, so that was good. Not a lot of disturbance, and it's just to sit back and wait. But we're coming to a good time now. I've caught fish from this swim in January going into dark before, so fingers crossed we can hit the repeat button and catch another one before I go home. You know, as carp anglers, we all love to whinge about catching bream and tench especially, but think of it like this. If you're catching these nuisance species, especially in the winter, the carp are definitely not far behind them. Bream and tench, I think they're harder to catch when it's colder than the carp themselves. So it's just a case of sitting back and waiting for that very small feeding window where the carp might have a go. Tench. Well, I sort of bundled this small tench into the net, and my other rod started giving the old telltale signs of a bream or a tench, so I kind of just assumed it would be another nuisance species. But as soon as I picked up the rod and sort of bent into it, well, it actually felt quite heavy. And yep, I was right, it was a nice carp. Yes, now we have a nice carp. Come on. Oh my god. It's a nice carp. Just to finish on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Stop it. It's a 30 pounder, isn't it? This way. It's a 30 pounder. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you yes! Oh. Oh. Some water out. Right. Oh, we don't want kilos. Pounds and ounces. Zeroed. See you later, mate. Yeah, that's a 30, definitely, 100%. Let's just pull on these so they don't reset. Oh, hello, hello, big fella. Wonder what one you are. You are chunky. Here we go. $34.5. I'll do. 34.5. Big bruiser. He's so wide. Can you see him all right? Check him out. January carp day session, 34.5 pounds. This is the reason we come to venues like this, because they hold carp like that. It's a struggle. It's always going to be a struggle. But when you do get them and you catch them for the film as well, for the camera, then it makes it even better. I'm over the moon with that. 5 bream off this spot, followed by this bruiser, means just keep clubbing those bream, because sooner or later, fatty bum bums like this come along and make your day. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Carp Chapters. If you have, give it a like. It means the world. follow us if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Carp Chapters. See ya. See ya.